Greetings. I just want to welcome all of our churches and satellite greater Los Angeles area. Again, I just want to say Happy New Year. I hope you're excited about our vision in 2012 that God has for us about acceleration and increase. And I pray that you catch this vision. And that's the reason why we start off our new series is called Time Acceleration. Since last week, we learned that our time is short. We learned from Moses in Psalm 90, verse 12. Teach us to number our days so that we may gain a heart of wisdom, a heart of understanding. This week, we want to continue on with the same series, this illustration here. We want to get really practical. So this week's message is about get your priority straight. Yes, you can say it together with me. 1, 2, 3. Get your priority straight. Now, I have this small illustration. We have a couple of jars here. One of the jars is full of sand and pebbles. And these jars represent our time. It could be time in a day. It could be time in a week. It could be time in a month, in a year, or even in your lifetime. So this is talking about your life and my life. And I fill it up with pebbles and sand. These represent things that are not necessarily important for our life. A lot of these things are not really critical for our life. For example, surfing in the internet. For some of you, if you want to be honest, half of these pebbles are Facebook. Yes, I'm going to let you decide how many of you out there that actually have that reality in your life. Or maybe shopping, or maybe partying, maybe unnecessary round of golf, or maybe going around in a place looking at houses that you cannot afford, stopping by to a dealership car to look at cars that you cannot afford, hanging out with friends with no purpose, just partying and things that are unnecessary. And look at our lives. If you want to be honest, there's so much of it. And obviously, the big rocks are the important things in our life. For example, our family, our kids. If you have kids, you have to put it there. Our spouse, our husbands and our wives, I put it there. And obviously our career, our job right here. And then obviously exercise. If you want to be healthy and live 70 to 80 years, you need to put it there. And look at what happened with our lives. And God, church, you got to put it there somewhere, right? And look at what happened with our lives. And suddenly, if you look at our lives, it's always not enough time. Not enough time in our lives. And look at it's overflowing. But today we want to learn something that the secret of productivity of our life, the secret of getting things done in our life and experience acceleration and increase in your life is not adding things to your to-do list. However, to prioritize correctly. I want to teach you some truth today that priority determine capacity. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Priority determine capacity. So if you prioritize correctly, it will determine your capacity. Say it one more time, would you? With me? 1, 2, 3. Priority determine capacity. So let's prioritize our life correctly. So let's put our family, our kids, let's put our spouse, let's put our job, let's put exercise, and then how about this? Let's put God. Let's put God, the biggest thing in our lives, okay? And if you want to do it correctly, actually, you need to put God in every single big rock in our lives, okay? And then look at this. All the unnecessary things in our life, we should do this. Watch this. This is pretty amazing. This is Facebook. This is shopping, online, partying, golf, chatting on the phone, going through Amazon.com, Facebook again, playing games. Some of you are playing way too much game. PS3, Wii, Xbox, and all that stuff. All that stuff. Look at this, look at this, look at this. And all that stuff. And I'm not done. And look at this. We do this. And suddenly, everything in your life just fits. And even more, have a lot more. So, the secret is priority determine your capacity. I hope you learned something today, and I want you to discuss this in your care group. That's why Jesus said in Matthew 6, verse 33, why do you worry? What shall we eat? What shall we drink? What shall we wear? Because your Father in heaven knows that you need all these things. But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. So if you want to experience acceleration and increase, remember this: priority will determine your capacity. I hope you're blessed. God bless you.